What's up guys, just a guy in tech here. This is the DJI Mavic Mini and I'm super excited to fly this drone today. DJI makes super awesome drones like the Mavic 2 series, the Inspire 2, the Mavic Air, and the latest addition to that incredible lineup of drones is the DJI Mavic Mini. This is the lightest and the smallest drone that the company has ever made until now. This Mavic Mini released last October and I was super excited to try this out. So without any further ado, let's lift off. So the Mavic Mini retails for $400. For $400, you get the drone, the controller, a single battery, and an extra set of propellers. But for $100 more, you get the Fly More combo. So this is the DJI Fly More combo for the Mavic Mini. So with the Fly More combo, you get the propeller guards. The propeller guards are very useful when you're flying your drone indoors. So what happens is when you're flying indoors, you tend to hit the wall or any other object in the way. And with the propeller guards on the drone, it makes sure that you do not damage your propellers when you're flying indoors. And it's very useful for a beginner. Along with this, you get 3 sets of batteries. So basically when you compare it to the $400 version, you get a single battery. But for the Fly More combo, you get 3 batteries. That means extra battery life to fly your drone. You also get the charging hub, which simultaneously charges 3 batteries at once. And then you also get the drone and the controller. But along with this, my most favorite accessory for the Fly More combo is the carrying case. So this is the DJI Mavic Mini carrying case. This case not only protects your drone being a hard case, it also holds everything that you need to fly at one place. So once you open it, you can clearly see that this is the drone right here, this is the controller, and this is the charging hub which has all the batteries right here. So you don't have to carry an extra accessory to put your batteries or to put your controller in a separate pouch. So everything that you need is right here in this case. Despite how small the Mavic Mini is, it is packed with tons of features. The Mavic Mini weighs only 249 grams, and that means here in the United States, you don't have to register it with the Federal Aviation Administration. Any unmanned aircraft above 250 grams has to be registered with the FAA, and you need to get a license to fly. But you can avoid all this with the Mavic Mini because ironically it weighs just 249 grams. Now, because of how small this is, it is as light as a smartphone. And if you compare it to the iPhone or any Samsung phone, you'd probably see that the Mavic Mini is smaller than the phone. Now, because of how light this is, it also doesn't impact your battery life. The Mavic Mini supports 2400 mAh battery. And if you open the rear side of the Mavic Mini, this is where you can put in your battery. Now, the battery life for the Mavic Mini is around 30 to 31 minutes according to DJI. But I got around like 26 to 27 minutes, and it also depends on the temperature and how windy it is outside when you're flying. Now, just below the battery holder is the memory card slot and the USB-A charging dock. So you can just charge your Mavic Mini through the USB-A port right here. So flying the Mavic Mini is one of the easiest things to do. You just have to connect your phone to the controller and you're all set. The best part of the controller is the controller sticks are removable and they can be enclosed within the controller so that you do not damage the controller sticks when you're on the go. So once you put the controller sticks and the controller stick is hooked, move your antennas, make sure your antennas are set right, and that's it, you're good to fly. Like all the other DJI drones, the Mavic's Mini camera is stabilized using a 3-axis gimbal that should help you getting super smooth footage in low windy conditions. Now, the camera uses a 1x2.3 inch sensor that lets you shoot 12 megapixel photos. You can also adjust the exposure value and also toggle from auto to manual settings to adjust your shutter speed and your ISO in the DJI Fly app. With the DJI Mavic Mini, you can shoot up to 2.7K footage at 25 or 30 frames per second, or 1080p footage up to 60 frames per second. The 4 different quick shots that are available in the Mavic Mini are Rocket, Circle, Helix, and Drone. So what happens in Rocket is the drone focuses on the subject and goes upwards. You can select various different distant parameters of how far you want the drone to go away from you. Now, once the shot is taken, the drone comes back to its original position. Now, what happens in drone is it goes upwards and backwards at the same time, giving you a beautiful video effect. And what happens in circle is the drone moves around the object in a circular form, so you get a beautiful 360-degree shot of the subject. And in helix, what happens is the drone moves spirally upwards and a little backwards, giving you a beautiful zoom out effect on the particular subject. So these are the 4 different quick shots that you have on the DJI Mavic Mini. So now let's talk about the sensors on this particular drone. Sensors are very important for any drone. High-end drones like the Mavic 2 Pro, the Inspire 2 or the Mavic Air have forward and backward sensors, side sensors, and even ground-facing and skyward-facing sensors. But the Mavic Mini right here just has the ground-facing sensor. The ground-facing sensor will assist you in safe landing and make sure that you do not damage your drone when you're landing it on the ground. Because the Mavic Mini has only ground-facing sensors, it's left up to the drone pilot to make sure that he's flying the drone safely. Because of the absence of side sensors, you may not know if you hit an object or if there's an object next to you when you're flying the drone very far from you. The drone, the Mavic Mini, can fly 2.5 miles away from you when you're using it with the remote control. The other trade-off or the other disappointing factors that I found with the Mavic Mini are not able to record videos at 4K. I do understand that this drone is priced at $400, and at $400 you cannot expect everything to be perfect. But if this drone being this small could record 4K, it would just be an icing on the cake. The other disappointing thing that I found in the Mavic Mini is the USB-A charging port. Everyone is moving towards USB-C, and if the Mavic Mini would have had a USB-C charging port, life would be so easier. Considering the price and the size of the Mavic Mini, this is the best drone for most of the people out there. It is so small that you can just throw it in your bag and carry it wherever you go. So if you're a beginner who always wanted to try drones, or if you wanted to try aerial photography or videography but you didn't have the budget to get those high-end drones, the Mavic Mini is the perfect choice. I highly recommend this. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you have liked the video, please go hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family. I'll attach the link for the Mavic Mini down below. In case you do buy it, let me know how do you feel about it down below in the comments. And I'll also attach the links for my Twitter and Instagram profile down below. So if you're interested, go follow me there. So until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.